Yo, champions. This video is going to talk about how to overcome your anxiety. Basically, how I overcame my own anxiety. And yes, it's working. Okay, perfect. And pretty much in terms of this video, we're going to talk about first a little introduction. Second, I'm going to talk about the things that I did to overcome my own anxiety. And the third part is a little bit of a Q&A. So pretty much just some key facts from the Anxiety and Depression Association of America is that 18.1% of Americans suffer from depression. About 37% of those people receive treatment. So the thing is, most people with anxiety do not get any treatments. And that's really bad. And then basically, people with anxiety are 5 times more likely to be hospitalized. And just want to say hi to the dude man. What's up? Glad to have you here. And pretty much in terms of the introduction, so basically, when I was younger, I used to have quite a bit of anxiety with tests, quizzes. I would feel basically my heart palpitating. I'd feel sweat drip down my brow. I wouldn't like it. And this also applied to social situations. Whenever I was with people, I actually used to be painfully shy where I just couldn't approach them. I couldn't talk to them. And I really didn't like that about myself. So eventually, I just got really frustrated with how I was as a person, and I became obsessed with finding a solution. And pretty much there's 4 things that really helped me out with overcoming my own anxiety. And in my opinion, the last one in this video is the most important. So the first one is choosing your relationships carefully. So the thing that people don't realize is that this is critical to being happy, because the thing is that who needs bullies if your friends are putting you down? The thing is that if your friends are putting you down, they're basically attacking your self-identity. They're attacking your subconscious. And basically, it's going to hurt your self-esteem. So being around positive friends is absolutely critical. And see, there's Kamzo Kyle. I want to say hi to you as well. But yeah, make sure you choose your friends very, very carefully, please. And the second thing that you have to do is you got to raise your self-esteem. So what I did was I raised my self-esteem because if you feel good about yourself, it actually acts as a shield against anxiety. Because here's the honest truth. A person cannot feel 2 emotions at the same time generally. You cannot feel both calm and anxious at the same time, can you? No, that's just not possible. So if you raise your self-esteem, people with high self-confidence tend to have a calmer demeanor and tend to be basically free of anxiety. So you definitely got to raise your self-esteem. And in terms of, well, one thing that Zig Ziglar said is until you are happy with who you are, you will never be happy with what you have. And in terms of the third thing that you have to do is you got to reduce the number of tasks that you do. The reason is because if you're busy, if you got to write an essay, then you got to do some math homework over here, then you got to upload some files to your computer and then fix your computer, then finish playing a video game, and then make some sales to a client. There's just too many tasks. And imagine this. Imagine you have 10 tests to study for tomorrow. Well, is that more stressful than if you only had 1 test to study for tomorrow? The thing is that the number of tasks that you have will greatly influence how much stress you have, and stress is directly related to anxiety. So what I personally did was I actually tried to reduce the number of things that I focused on to 5 things tops, but the less, the better. So I focus on today work, YouTube, family. I focus on my girlfriend, and finally exercise and health, but definitely work and YouTube take by far the most time. And pretty much in terms of the fourth thing, this is by far the most important thing you can do. You have to take massive action towards whatever you want to get in life to get rid of your anxiety. This is what I did. Because here's the thing, the honest truth is you have two choices in life. Either A, you can do something about it and actually give yourself a chance to get over that anxiety, or B, you can do nothing and nothing will change. So in terms of what I did in the past was, one, with my massive action, I went out more because I used to have a bit of social anxiety where I would question myself. I would just feel so anxious. So I actually went outside of my comfort zone and basically tried to hang out with other people, and I developed my social skills, and it made a huge difference in my happiness. The second thing that I did was I focused on improving my skills and things I cared about. So one thing that I really cared about was actually being able to defend myself physically. So I got a blue belt in Krav Maga, which is Israeli military martial arts, which is instructor level. And then I got a blue belt in Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu as well. And another thing that I did was I used to have an extreme fear of public speaking, actually, where I would actually be dreading in class raising my hand because I just could not do that very well. But what I did was, after I finished my master's program, I went to Toastmasters, which is a really affordable club that's international, not just the US. They're in Asia, Africa, Europe. I highly recommend them. And I did that for 29 months. I competed against other cities, got some trophies, and I actually became pretty good at public speaking. And the fourth thing that I took massive action in is I kept trying new ideas. I wanted to do a YouTube channel, so I tried that out. I wanted to get a doctorate, so I tried that out and got it. And I kept trying new things, and it really helped with my anxiety. And also another thing was going on vacation that really helped me out. That's one of the new ideas that I was trying out. And just a little timeline about myself was 2013, finished my master's program, one stress off my back. 2014, started my public speaking club and Toastmasters. 2017, finished my doctorate degree. And 2018 in April, I actually started my YouTube channel. So it's almost the 1-year anniversary. And pretty much just remember, you have two choices. Either you take action and you improve at what you want to do, or you don't take action and you stay stuck with where you are. And if you have anxiety or if you feel anxious about something, unless you take action, you're going to stay stuck. And I recommend keep achieving things in your life, even if it's small, because it creates momentum, whether it's your career, your social life, public speaking, anything like that. It's very important. And I just want to quickly mention, BetterHelp does sponsor this video. It is effective for helping with anxiety. And pretty much, thanks for watching. And I had a question, though, for you guys. Are you guys interested if I set up like a one-on-one coaching for your problems, like self-esteem, YouTube, or even getting into PA school? If so, email me in the email below. So now I want to actually open it up to Q&A. And I see, let's see, Flaming Basketball Club, nice to see you here. Collins, nice to see you here. Cause Kyle, Dude Man, nice to see you guys. Do you guys have any questions? Let's see. Let's see. Colin Killian, nice comment. He said, whenever your focus is narrowed down to what's most important, your results become much more quality. Yes, exactly. So the thing is that if you focus on the small things in life, if you reduce the number of things you have to do, then that's definitely going to help you out with your quality of life, because you can actually excel a lot faster if you become a specialist. It's kind of like what Dan Locke said. If you make yourself too wide, you focus on too many things and you're just not going to achieve much in life. But if you narrow it down, it's going to make a huge difference. But do you guys have any questions or anything? Or anything like that? Okay. So it looks like you guys don't really have Well, let me check right now. Yeah. Okay. Well, if you guys don't have any questions, I'm going to end the live stream. So thank you guys for coming. Okay. See you guys. Oh, wait, is this lagging really badly? Hold on a second. I apologize. Possible technical difficulty. Um, okay. So yeah, Dude Man, Colin, Killian, if you guys have any questions, please let me know. Flaming Basketball Club, if you got any questions, let me know. But yeah, you guys, if you want to overcome your anxiety, definitely gotta take action. That's the only way that you're going to be able to do well in life. Yeah, Dude Man, let me know what your question is. And I think there was a technical difficulty with the video. I think it didn't actually show my video slides, possibly, but that's all right. Um, Flaming, let's see. Flaming Basketball Club. Let's see. I don't see your question, Flaming Basketball Club. It's kind of strange. It's not showing up on my chat. Hold up. Let's bring it up. So, Colin Killian, you tend to speak too fast. Is your question how to prevent that? Yeah, I'm not seeing the questions. See, I'll wait a little bit. But yeah, I mean, if you guys are interested in any kind of counseling service, let me know. It's just something I'm thinking about doing. Also, I'm also thinking about maybe releasing some products or so. Oh, is there? Okay, so the Dude Man asked, is there a diet to help with anxiety? In a way, yes. So you want to, one, you definitely want to reduce any kind of high carbs, high sugar diet, because basically what happens is you get a sugar spike. And basically, when people have higher sugar levels, so like a higher glycemic level, a higher A1C, basically, A1C is a 3-month measure of the blood sugar. Some people can actually are very sensitive to it, and they'll actually feel a little strange, a little more anxious. So I've had, for example, diabetic patients who started to go on a low carb diet, and that really helped with them feeling better. And then, so I would try a low carb diet, Dude Man, see if that makes you feel better. So just reduce any kind of like artificial sugars like soda, things like that. Cosm Kyle, if my school doesn't have a break in a while, I have a mental breakdown. Um, okay. Yeah, I don't quite see the question in that, but definitely, generally, what I recommend is you want to take a break every 50 minutes, because the thing is that people don't actually work for, 100% of the time. On average, people work pretty hard about 33% of the time. And then the other 33%, they're actually kind of goofing off, going on Facebook, Instagram, answering text messages. And then the other 33%, they're kind of doing some work, but it's not that efficient. So definitely need to take breaks. That actually increases your efficiency. And then, okay, so Colin Killian, what's the best way to slow down your talking when doing public speaking? To pause, to basically just be conscious of your words. Basically, you want to slow it down as much as you can. And then don't be afraid to pause. Don't be afraid to slow things down. The thing you have to ask yourself is, why are you talking too fast? And for a lot of people, it's because they're afraid that they're not going to be a good public speaker if there's pauses, if they slow things down. But actually, the best public speakers change the speed that they talk at, they change the tone that they talk at. And pausing is actually a really good technique to grab people's attention. Before you talk about something that's important, I recommend putting a pause. So definitely just practice though. That's the main thing. I would join Toastmasters, Colin Killian, and give that a shot. And then the dude man, is hot or cold baths better for anxiety? So let's see. In terms of that, I don't really have a strict answer. In general, I don't recommend hot baths because it actually dries up the skin. So what we recommend for patients with eczema is if someone has eczema, we ask them to take warm showers, but not hot showers, because the hot showers dries the skin, makes people itch. And the thing is that if you're trying to focus on something and your skin keeps itching, that can actually make your anxiety slightly worse because it's just irritating. So I recommend a warm shower. Um, the dude man, how to avoid anxiety attacks. So, to avoid anxiety attacks, basically, it really requires taking action in your life. Unfortunately, it's not an easy answer, but you got to basically work on changing the things you don't like in your life, whether that is, having a higher paying job, getting better grades, having more friends. It all takes action. Nothing is handed to us in life. And until we get what we want in life, typically people suffer from anxiety and depression. But if someone has anxiety or depression due to being poor, and then they get the money that they deserve or the money that they want, then basically that'll really help out with their anxiety. So it's really just taking massive action towards your goals. The dude man, what's your personality type? I'm not sure which one you're asking about, but pretty much I'm an extrovert in general. I love being around people. I love to talk to people. And that's also why I chose to work as a medical provider, because I love interacting with people. Let's see. Colin Killian's, I think the main reason is because I want to get all the information out. I've been going to Toastmasters for a bit now, and I'm improving, thankfully. Yes, that's exactly what you need to do, Colin. Very good. Very good job. And pretty much, see, so Dudeman said some things. Cold baths aren't really going to do that much for you. If you want to do it, it doesn't hurt, but it's really just about getting what you want in life and getting the skills that you want to get in life. Oh, and then Colin Killian's Meyer Briggs. Okay. Yeah, I don't remember what my 4 letters were, to be honest. I took that a couple of years ago. And I think I don't see any more questions. So I think that'll be it for the live stream. I'm not sure if the slides actually showed or not during the presentation, so I do apologize for that. If it didn't show, I'm pretty new at the live streams. So I'm going to focus on getting better at this. Well, I want to thank you, champs, for coming. And there's going to be a brand new video tomorrow on Muhammad Ali, basically how he lost his gold medal, how he almost died when he was young, and basically why you should be like him to be successful in life. Okay. Okay. Well, thank you for the feedback, dude, man. Thank you, Colin Killian, for coming. Thank you, Kyle, for coming. Thank you, Flaming Basketball Club. And I'll see you guys tomorrow in the next video.